Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Joey and today I am here with a Hanbon Forge Katana. For all you Demon Slayer fans out there, I'm sure you have guessed it already, that this sword is owned by none other than the Flame Hashira, Kyojuro Rengoku himself. I'm going to start off by saying that I am new to this, I am not experienced at all, I am working on it because I would absolutely like to be. These videos are based on my own opinions and observations only. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. So I bought this sword a few weeks ago and it finally came in. I really enjoyed watching the Demon Slayer anime and decided that I wanted one from my favorite character, Kyojuro Rengoku, the Flame Hashira. I found out that Hanbon Forge had it in their inventory, so I went ahead and bought one. If you guys get a chance to, I would definitely recommend checking them out. I'll drop a link in the description below. So Hanbon Forge is a sword company that was founded in 2007. Like most forges out there, Hanbon is based out of Longquan, China, and is owned by a great man known in the sword community as Mr. Yao. They have a wide variety of customization options to choose from, including different types of steel, colors, and fittings. They work with customers very well and will 99% of the time send you photos of your swords before shipping them to you, just to make sure it's the way you want it. Now to show you guys what you've been waiting for, let's get right to it. So here's the sword. I'm going to start by taking it off the rack here. And for here, we'll start on the back end, or the Kashira. The Kashira is orange. It has a metal alloy kind of feel to it. Pattern-wise, there's nothing really significant about it, except that it matches the rest of the sword. When you kind of wiggle it around, it doesn't move, which is really good, because you never really want these things to move. Because if this moves, then, or if this falls off, sorry, then the rest of the handle falls off, and then it creates a giant mess. So you would rather not have these fall off. Moving on to the Ito here, or the wrapping. The wrapping is a white synthetic silk wrapping. It has a vertical pattern, which is super unique compared to its traditional diamond shape pattern. That's one of the reasons why I like it, is because it's different from a lot of the swords that are out there. So I think it's pretty cool. For the Fuchi here, or this portion, the Fuchi is similar to the Kashira. It's orange. It has that metal alloy kind of feel to it. Pattern-wise, nothing cool or really that stands out, except that it matches the rest of the sword. Now, for one of the more better portions of the sword, the Tsuba, or the guard here, the Tsuba, it's like it has a flame symbol to it, or a flame. We'll call it a shape. It has a flame shape to it. One of the cooler things about this that you guys probably didn't know is that it's upside down. Now, what do you mean it's upside down? Well, if you hold it this way, as if you're going to go combat somebody or something along those lines, you can see the round point, or the round portion here, is facing up and not the tip portion. So when you go to look it up or read about it or anything along those lines, you'll figure it out that his Tsuba is actually right side up, because you hold the sword this way, not this way. And the same as if you were to hold it on your side, it goes this way, not this way. So if you guys didn't know that, glad I was able to share that information with you. For the Habaki here, and the Habaki here, it's got a black Habaki. I believe it's a brass material. It's black, so it kind of just, it doesn't stand out or pop or anything, so it just kind of blends in with the rest of the sword and doesn't add too much color to it. For the probably the most interesting portion here, the blade. The blade is a 9260 spring steel. 9260 spring steel is known for its high versatility and high corrosion resistant abilities. This is a full tang blade, by the way, which means that the metal, or the steel, reaches all the way into the back of the handle. The reason that they probably use 9260 is because of its high corrosion resistant abilities, so you don't have to worry about water damage or rust or anything along those lines. The paint is lasered engraved, so the quality is, I feel like it's a bit better, and it lasts a lot longer than if it was like spray painted or anything along those lines. For the Japanese wording here, the markers, in English it translates to Destroyer of Demons, and if you watch Demon Slayer, then you'll know that all of the Hashira, their swords translate to Destroyer of Demons. And if you have seen Rengoku in action, I mean, it kind of lives up to the name. So I will go ahead and put this back, and we will move on to the saya here, or the sheath. The sheath, it's your traditional wooden pattern on the inside. It kind of just keeps it firm and strong. But for the outside, it is a leather wrapping, or like a leather material wrapped around the saya, which I think is pretty cool because it kind of deviates from your traditional, I don't know the material actually, but it deviates from your traditional versions of a saya. This one's wrapped in leather, and I believe that most companies that make Rengoku's sword, they will have it wrapped in leather. So I think it's unique, and because it definitely deviates from your traditional forms of from materials for your saya. Go ahead and put this back. There's really nothing too interesting about the saya, and really not much to talk about. But for one of the more interesting portions of the sword here is the certificate of authenticity. What is a certificate of authenticity? Well, I guess the easiest way to put it is that it's basically a piece of paper that makes the sword feel more authentic, in my opinion, and explains all of the portions about it, like what it's made from, what each portion is. It kind of just breaks it down, and then it says who the maker is. And in this case, it would be Mr. Yao. So I think that certificate of authenticity is one of the best parts of the sword because it makes it feel more authentic. I think that's it, or I've covered everything that I know of personally. For this video, there won't be a cutting portion because this is a display piece and I like this sword a lot, so I'd rather not swing it and potentially damage it. But instead, I will show you guys a clip of Rengoku in action so you can see just of how powerful he is as a character. Let's get on to that.
心を燃やせ限界を超えろ俺は縁柱煉獄教授の苦の方煉獄や
So, to answer the big question, yes, I do think this sword is worth the money. If you guys have watched Demon Slayer or plan on watching Demon Slayer, then I think this is something you guys should definitely go check out. Not only is it a battle-ready katana, but it is also a great display piece for your wall or a stand or wherever you plan on putting this sword in particular. I personally bought this one because I like Rengoku, but they do also have both Zenitsu's and Tanjiro's Nichirin swords. The coolest thing about Hanbon Forge is that their prices are relatively fair, so you don't have to worry about spending a ridiculous amount of money on a sword. I mean, I got this one for about $95, and as you guys are able to see in this entire video, I mean, this was practically a steal. So yes, I do think this is something you guys should definitely go check out, and my personal opinion is that this is worth the money. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave some likes, subscribe if you haven't already, and go share with your friends. I will catch you in the next video.